Yes, lads, back for episode 30 of the Fulham career mode today. So, very exciting number we've got to. I'm surprised I've got this far, considering the Valencia one was only 6, I think. So, we've done all right with that one, but very early on in the episode, we've started with transfer negotiations. We're starting for Harrison Reed, obviously. I do like Harrison Reed, to be fair. He played really well last episode, but he's getting on a bit. He's 28 and he's 80 rated, which is obviously a good footballer in real life. That's a very good footballer, but I agreed. I wanted 20 million for him, but they wouldn't budge. So negotiations are broken on this game, by the way. As you'll see, no one goes any higher than their first offer they do. So I'm like, right, I'll just accept 16 million. I want a new player in team. You've probably seen the thumbnail and gone, he signed him. It is true. I have signed him. I'm not going to say it is if you haven't seen the thumbnail. But yeah, we're agreed a fee for Harrison Reed, and I don't want to sell Sadiq, but if like 60 million came in for him, I'd definitely sell him, but 52 just doesn't seem like enough to me. So I'm not going to say we're trying to get rid of him because he's a good player, but I just think that it's probably the best move considering, again, he is quite old. So we did have a look into it, but well, not unfortunately, we didn't sell him because Milan couldn't be asked to offer anymore. But we do go into the first game against Brighton at the Cottage. We've got Ramsdale in goal, Hatabo, Tanganga, Gavard and Robertson's the back four, the usual defence. Sessegnon comes in midfield with Zamboanguissa, Wilson and Mella start as the attacking midfielders, and Sadiq and Mitrovic lead the line. So, apart from Hatabo, it's a pretty old school defence and team we've used. Obviously, Hatabo and Ramsdale were signed this season, but pretty old school team we've got. So, this is the featured game, but I don't like the little thing I do at the start. I didn't really like it, so it's just called the featured game. We see Brighton's team, they line up really weirdly. It's a good team, though, 5 back, which is annoying. Obviously, Lamptey and Solimarch as your wing-backs and McAllister holding midfield, which doesn't make sense, but we do get into it very shortly. And as we skip, we get to the kickoff, Brighton kickoff at the Cottage, and honestly, it's a good game, this. It's a good game. So in the 28th minute, we start very early. Mitrovic to Sadiq, and he cracks the crossbar. He should really score, to be fair. Big Umar Sadiq. He's the Nigerian nightmare, but this season he's been a nightmare for us more than them, to be honest. The crossbars took a right beating from him this season. But Brighton have created so many good chances. Their football is astonishingly good sometimes. And eventually the run does come to an end. But we do go again. Sadiq playing the ball to Wilson. To be fair, Sadiq's passing's really average most of the time, but that was quite good. As Mitrovic is found, he makes it 1-0. Great ball in by Wilson. The classic traditional link-up. He does his Dele Alli celebration because we don't like Tottenham. And he does make it 1-0. The players celebrate with it. A very good goal, to be fair. Look at that from a ball. On his weak foot as well. Harry Wilson's still got 2-star weak foot, by the way, because I don't want to make it unrealistic and make him use his right foot. So we do make it 1-0. It's a good finish by Mitrovic. But in the 41st, we come again. Sadiq getting past his man. And what a finish again. He was a nightmare this game, to be fair, for the opposition. Calms them down. He's a baller. He's a big bastard, isn't he, Sadiq? Look at the size of him. Absolute mountain. And we do indeed win the first half 2-0. So a comfortable win in the first half. I know the game's not over. It's not over till it's over, but 2-0's quite a good little lead. But in the 51st, we go again. Mitrovic and Sadiq linking up really well. D'Ambrosio, to say he's got 70 pace, he's nowhere near Sadiq. He goes through, across the keeper, 3-0, 2 goals to Sadiq. He's a baller, isn't he? Absolute baller. I know he's been a nightmare for the crossbar this season, but he does score still. And that's another goal for him. But Brighton do come again around the 2/3 point of the game. Seema does really well to play it to Alzate. A very, very good save by Ramsdale. Very, very good save indeed by the England number 1. I'm sure he is now, by the way. I know Pickford's higher rated, but Ramsdale's just better, isn't he? He's a bit taller. Maybe not as good with his feet, but he's just a better shot stopper. So from the resulting corner, Brighton managed to keep, well, they just keep the ball really well. Mitrovic tries to clear it out. Brighton get the ball back in somehow. Play a nice bit of football. Alzate, who I do like, is a good player. The player turns his man, turns Gavardiol, which is really surprising to say, but it's another good save by Ramsdale. But Brighton again do come on the attack. 69th minute. Tariq Lamptey plays a phenomenal ball through to Zegrin. What a finish. That is on the half volley. That's like the goal of the season against. I know people twat some in from top corner into top corner sometimes, but what a goal that was. That a ball from Lamptey. I'd love Lamptey in this side, by the way. I think he'll be a target next summer transfer if we continue the series, but what a goal. But Ramsdale forced into action again, but just Lamptey's such a good... I'm gushing over him, he's such a good player. And Brighton do get the following corner. So 75 minutes, we're holding out at the moment, but Brighton are looking very imposing and threatening. So we're going to have to do a really good job to keep them at bay as Lamptey picks up the ball again. Gets past, well, sort of got past his man, but the ball ricochets back to March. This is the annoying thing about career mode. Every time you tackle them, they get the ball back. And look at that. Oh, what is that? I don't know what was that noise for starters, but that pass through to the middle. Just ridiculous. And look at Danny Welbeck's run here. What is it? He'd be injured by the time he ran that. Like, he goes to celebrate with Graham Potter, the hipster manager. And fortunately, we do win the game 3-2 because there were no more action in that game at all. But 3-2 against Brighton at home. Not the best result, but I mean, a win's a win, innit? So what are you going to do? Win's a win, so we can't complain too much. We're going to the press conference. Try and break up the play of today. And it's all about Sadiq. Sadiq was really good. Mitrovic got man at match again, though, interestingly. He got a 9.4. He got a goal and 2 assists. Mitrovic is just, honestly, the best creative force and the best striker in the league. It's actually ridiculous how good Mitrovic is on this career mode. But, yeah, we do win the game. And we are in the final 5 hours of transfer deadline day. So you see Chalobah went then. Chalobah and Reed both got sold for combined 24 million. And we have a quick look through the midfielders. There's not a lot of options I really want, but I think we know from the thumbnail who I'm really after. We were looking at Bentancur. I thought, you know what? It was a good little one we could sign. Jude Bellingham from Southampton. You might say, a bit unrealistic as a transfer. They signed him last season. They finished below, well, they're currently below us in the league. We're in the European places. So I was thinking, if I offer that much, I might be able to get a little bit lucky. Because, to be fair, I was recommended 32 million. So I thought, I'll offer 30 million and Blanco. I know I love Blanco. The channel might love Blanco as well. But the difference in level between Bellingham and Blanco, 3 years younger than him and 4 overalls higher already. At 6'3" as well. 55 million on Blanco, that's 74 million they're asking for. So we're trying to talk around a very long negotiation. I don't even know what to say. 41 million, we don't have enough for it. Hasenhüttl was playing like a really hard game. He's been a bit of a bitch, to be honest. We offer 35, 883, and we do, fortunately, agree a deal for Jude Bellingham from Southampton. I feel like it's a realistic signing. Let me know if you don't, but I feel like it is a good signing. Obviously, Bellingham, really good player in real life, but he did go to Southampton from Dortmund, which wasn't very realistic, so I think us signing him back from them is quite realistic. Look at him, he's got a right baby face, hasn't he? The right baby face. Younger than me by quite a few years, to be honest, so absolute tremendous talent. 5-year deal, we're offering him crucial squad role. He will start every game with Zambrangisa, I'm telling you. 80 grand a week seems like a realistic fee because he'll be on that in real life in no time at all. And we do, fortunately and very luckily, agree a fee for Jude Bellingham. That's got to be the signing of the series. Absolute phenomenal signing. Phenomenal player, and I can't wait to use him. I can't wait to use him. I did use him in the next 3 games, and he was fantastic. Just let you know, he's fantastic. But we do sign another player's back up since Chalobah's gone as well. 18 years old, 72 rated. Welcome to the club, Domingo Villa. Look at him, he looks nothing like his character model. 7.5k a week. You can't really say we've got £654 worth of wages left, and we agree another fee. So I'm very happy with that one. Very, very happy with that one. And we do go into the next game. We see Bellingham's first impression, and it's a game at St James's Park, formerly of the Sports Direct Arena. And we have got Newcastle. Oof. Honestly, real life Newcastle looking all right at the moment, but I think we'd beat them with our team. But this Newcastle are a little bit better than the one in real life. So, well, they're going to stay in the league this season. Well, they stayed in the league that season, didn't they, Newcastle? But in real life, they're probably not going to. But we do change the team a little bit. Robinson comes out for Adarabioyo. Bellingham comes in midfield. Benzema comes as attacking midfielder as Mella goes as the striker because Sadiq... Problem with Sadiq, he has an amazing game, then he's not match fit because the games are like 3 to 4 days in the Premier League at this stage. So we see the team before kick-off, and it's a very, very intriguing encounter we've got. But in the 4th minute, we do start early. Wilson picking up the ball, playing it back to Bellingham, who plays it into Mitrovic, who really should do better on his 5-star weak foot. All the time in the world there to put it in the top corner, but he was unfortunate not to. But Bellingham again, look at his run. Plays it to Mella, plays it back to Bellingham, and Bellingham just wide of the post. He's very good in game, by the way. He turns on a 50p. He's such a good player, such a baller. But as we see, Mitrovic looking for Zambrangisa, who finesses one, and it's a very good save by Martin Dubravka. Good goalkeeper in real life, formerly a midfielder apparently, so, you know, good for him. But it's a very good save from him as he comes and gathers the next corner. And he saves Newcastle a little bit there, but in the 37th minute, Hans Hateboer Playing it through to Mella, who's absolutely wiped out by, is it Yangel Herrera? I remember him on my Valencia career mode. He used to play for Granada, I think it is. Formerly on loan at Man City. I think he plays Newcastle permanently on this. He's a good player, but he's a dirty bastard, isn't he? Should have been a red, that. From the resulting free kick, Wilson goes for the top corner. It's a very good save by Dubravka. He sort of drops it and catches it in midair. It's a good save, but right before half-time, can you guess what happens? Another save by Ramsdale. You thought I was going to say goal, but it's another good save by Ramsdale. And you can see it's very close to going over the line, to be honest. Very close to going on the line. I'm not sure about the Sports Direct on the outside of the arena, to be honest. I don't like that. But we do get away with it at half-time. Ramsdale makes a very good save, as we saw before. And the pressure is off us until the next half. See all the Newcastle fans. What is that little patch on the shirt? Is it number 4? I can't tell. But straight after half-time, well, 50 minutes after, Tanganga gives the ball away. Very dangerous. That's the problem with Tanganga. He's got the concentration of, like, I don't even know. I can't even compare it. Atbell gives the ball away next. And Schick forces another good save by Ramsdale. Ramsdale was phenomenal this game, to be honest. I had a very, very strong game. As they do take off Patrick Schick, which was quite a weird move to say he's had 5 attempts for him. See, Bellingham's had 3. They do cross the ball and we get it out with Gavardiol, but it comes straight out to Almiron. He's looking for a man. They play some really nice football. Ferro to Gomez. Cross it in the middle. Bawadu. Look at this for football. Oh my God, what a goal that is. I remember playing against that and I was like, what am I meant to do? Just like a ping pong game, honestly. Such a ridiculous goal. And I skipped it because they do that stupid run to the manager. Now Miron puts Newcastle 1-0 up with an absolute bullet. In the 80th again, Gomez again flicks it back. Pereira Lodge, apparently his name is. He looks offside there, but he's not. And it's missed by Tanganga, and Bawadu makes it 2-0. We came back famously to beat Newcastle 4-3 from 3-0 down, but I can't see it this game. They've created far too many chances. Tanganga, he is dropped next game, just to let you know. In the 84th, Bellingham strides with the ball, plays it to Melo, who plays it to Sadiq, and he does try and galvanise it for us. In the 85th minute, it's a good finish by Sadiq, but unfortunately, as we can see after this attack, it is a little bit too late. They just tackle us every time. They win every ball. It's a very good result for Newcastle, but honestly, I feel like we should have done better. Ramsdale had a very good game, as I said. Bellingham was fantastic on his debut, but just not enough to beat Newcastle, which is a bit depressing. It's a bit depressing, to be honest, but still, it is what it is. And as we see from the stats, we didn't deserve the game. Rams had a very good game, stopped 2 expected goals. And just have a look at the player performance after the game. So we don't do a press conference because I was really mad. 7.9 for Ramsdale, 8 for Dubravka. And we do skip straight into the next game. So not the best of results, but what are you going to do? We have got a next game, though. We have got Burnley at the Cottage. Burnley are a iffy one, you know, because they do play a 5-back a lot. And difficult opposition, I guess. But we do see the team very, very change defence. The structure hasn't changed, by the way. It's just unsure of what it's doing. So we do see the team. Quite a few changes in there, about 4 or 5 changes, but Silas and Demir being the main ones, and Sadiq reclaiming his place in the team. So Mitrovic playing the ball forward to Sadiq very early on, across the keeper. No doubt in my mind who's going to score that. No doubt in my mind. Great finish by big Umar Sadiq. Honestly, look at the size of them two up front. You'd hate to be playing against that. It's like Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood on steroids. Honestly, very good run by Sadiq. Good finish. What a baller. And he does make it 1-0. So 13 and 24 for Sadiq, and he's doing really well, to be honest. In the 12th minute, we do go again, though. Mitrovic, look at this for a finish. Oh, my God, what? I don't even know what to say. I got so loud then. That's such a good goal, that is. Across Pope, just nowhere near it. A 6'7" keeper. Imagine beating someone that big just from a 30-yard finesse shot. Absolute weapon. Absolute weapon. What a goal that was. No chance for Nick Pope. And we do make it 2-0. Then Demir really should have put the game to bed here. Just hit it just wide of the post against German Pizzella and Nick Pope. And he should have scored. But in the 28th again, we're just battering him. Charlie Taylor with all the pace in the world catching up with Sadiq. Mitrovic again, just wide of the post. Rattles the outside one. And we see the gravel voice himself on the touchline. Just admiring his team getting battered. But they do have a chance, to be fair. Ramsdale makes a good save from Mofi, I think it is. And they do get a corner out of it. Coming to claim it with Ramsdale, obviously, because he's quite tall, to be fair. And he does manage to stop the run of play. And we are 2-0 up at half-time. Good first half. Very positive from the team. And we don't want to get troubled, to be fair. In the 58th, look at this from a ball from Mitrovic to Demir. Demir tries to pull it back straight to Sadiq. And look at this for football. What a goal that was. The goals are just really good. The AI scores bullshit goals and we score good goals. There's a massive difference in us playing like tiki-taka, nice, pass the ball around football and them just like yeeting it to a striker, knocking it down for someone to hit a 35-yard screamer. But look at that for football. Good play from Sadiq, good play from Zambanguisa. And we are 3-0 up. But Burnley do clear the ball out. We win it back again. And Mitrovic with a curling effort. It's a great save by Pope. He'd have been my second choice for this series, to be honest. But I did settle for Ramsdale in the end because of his age. And we do eventually take off Yusuf Demir for Mela to try and run the clock down, run at Burnley with tired legs. We should really rest him. He's our best player, best rated player, as Mitrovic heads over. And the fans are disappointed even though we're 3-0 up. But Burnley do go again. Olyanka, the former Wickham winger, plays the ball into Cabral, who plays the ball to Connor Roberts, back to Cabral, and what a finish that was. I like the look of this Cabral. He plays for Basel in real life. He scores against us every time we play him. He runs to the camera, and we cut him off because I'm not having that. That's a load of bollocks. But it's a good finish. Look at that. He twats it in corner. And we at 3-1. End of the game. Not a bad result. We do all right. And can't fault them at all. They're very good. So, 3-1 against Burnley at the Cottage. We want more clean sheets, to be fair. I wanted 7 or 8 by end of season, but we do see we dominated them. Everything was about performance was fantastic. Not in terms of passes, but Mitrovic with another man of the match, sorry. Another 9.4. He got one less assist than Sadiq, but that's just how good Mitrovic is in this team. And we see the rest of the team. We're absolutely fantastic. We are a European team, I'm telling you. Absolutely phenomenal result. And comfortable, to be fair. I think against Burnley as well. Very good result. But we go to the press conference. Very, very positive. Trying to boost the morale again. Because for some reason, even though we're like 6th or 5th in the league, the morale of the team isn't always like at its peak. Which in real life, I'd expect Fulham after one season of consolidation, going straight into Europe, which is what we're wanting to do and what I'm hoping to do. That'd be quite good, to be fair. I'd say it'd be quite good. But very positive. And we do go to the next game of the episode. We've got the final one, to be fair. And it is, of course, Wolves at Molineux. So, difficult opposition, Wolves. They always play a 5-back. They're always a bunch of bus parking pricks. So, yeah, we see the team. Ramos stays in defence. Guajardo goes left-back. Bellingham starts again in midfield because he's an absolute baller. Absolute baller. And Sadiq and Mitrovic lead the line again. I don't think I want to sell Sadiq anymore, to be honest. Benzema makes a bench along with Silas, Kennedy and Sessegnon, as well as Wilson, Adarabioyo and Sirigu. So we see Ramsdale giving the team talk again. Mitrovic might have done then, I'm not sure, you couldn't really tell. But we do focus on the ginger Jose Sarr, apparently. Good goalkeeper, to be fair, I do like him in real life. And Wolves get us underway for the kickoff. So in the 4th minute, Mitrovic looking for Sadiq. What a ball that is, straight around his man. And no doubt in my mind, Sadiq's going to bag that in the top corner. Very good finish. What a goal that was. Look at him. He's doing his Rooney. His best Rooney impression. Better than Rooney, to be fair. Rooney actually got knocked out when he did that. So, good ball by Mitrovic. And look at this. Just composure. I mean, it's composure from me, obviously, but I'm not going to big this up. But we do go 1-0 up. And in the 39th, they're creating so much havoc for our strikers. Because they just parked the bus. They've got like 10 men back. But Bellingham's shot did go wide. And Podence again plays a nice through ball to Darwin Nunez, the 6'2" Uruguayan. Look at that from a save from Ramsdale. I thought he was going in top corner. Very relieved when I saw Ramsdale save that. His gloves are massive, by the way. They go all the way to his forearms, basically. He's got cleaning gloves on. But we are still 1-0 up before the end of the first half. Semedo playing the ball into Podence. Podence is a good player. I think he was like 3rd top scorer last season. And look at that from a challenge. And Demir just eventually get the ball away. And it is safe to say that was a good first half. 1-0 first half victory. Not the most action-packed first half, I'm not going to lie. This video could have been 30 minutes if it were an action-packed game. Not much happening. Breno Ramos had a very good first half. And we do go straight into the second half, where Wolves are attacking with Pedro Neto. So, Neto plays the ball back to Semedo. Somehow wriggles through them 2 challenges there. Joey Veerman and Haydara, top corner again. I think I need to fix the sliders on the AI shooting because they're just fucking broken. What sort of a finish is that? Such a good goal, that is. Such a good goal. Amadou Haidara from Leipzig. He scores against us every time we play him. Every time we play him, you should hear the frustration in my voice. Just frustrating as hell. But we do go again. 82nd minute. Mella run down the wing past Semedo. He was already on a booking. Boxed the ball. And look at that. Silly, silly boy. Silly, silly man. You can tell why he's been sent off for that. Again, GBH. That should be a straight red card. Never mind a second yellow. And Wolves do sort of get away with that one there, because I think we'd have crossed ball and probably scored from the original challenge, but Semedo stopped the play. Look at that. How did he get that ball away past Mitrovic? They're just so lucky, to be fair. So lucky. And look at that from a save. Jose Sarr, the Ginger Dynamo. It's a great save, that is. And Mella takes a resulting corner. This is a very long-winded bit of corners. If you want to skip, probably like the 22nd minute mark, you can probably skip this attack. But I mean, they just block everything. I just wanted to show how difficult it is to score on Legendary sometimes. Especially, like, say if we were 2-0 up in this game, I don't think it'd be hard at all. But since it's 1-1, it's parking bus. Great little pricks, aren't they? Like, Mella gets the corner. Looking for Mitrovic from the resulting corner. Mitrovic is obviously not going to win the header against Ike Nori, who somehow won the header. Just for another corner. Another corner. See the Wolves fans praying. Like, you don't need to pray. The game's just not going to let me score, is it? Everything goes over the men. It's a very good opportunity in a minute for Mella to cross the ball back in. And look, middle at box, loads of people are in there. Yeah, let's put it to edge at box. Good idea, Sunshine. Good idea. But Bellingham has another effort, and it's just wide of the post. But it does see the end of the game, and that was the last action. That was a very long-winded bit. I'm really sorry about that, but it's just difficult to like put into words how hard it is to break down the AI sometimes, especially on Legendary. See the stats in the game. 5 shots for Wolves. 1 expected goal. We had 2.3. The defence played really well. And I'm not... fuck off that press conference. I'm not doing it. We see the scores on the doors. No shocks there, really. And we do go into the next game we've got in the next episode. We've got Chelsea in the in the 5th round of the Cup. That'll be the first game in the next episode. But a very good episode 30, to be fair. We lost 1, won 2, drew 1, so we didn't do bad. We're 5th in the league. We're on level on points. Liverpool, 2 points behind on goal difference. Scored a lot more goals, but probably considered the most in the league, to be honest. Just a quick one as well. Arsenal on 19th in the league on this. Like, how funny is that? Do you want to say how funny Arsenal on 19th in the league? That's just such a joke. We have a look at the top scorers after scoring through all this nonsense. We see Mitrovic on 20, same as Lukaku. We have Sadiq on 14, and we have Mella on 14 as well. So Sadiq's really been the MVP of this episode. And then we have a look at the assists. Mitrovic, 17 assists, 20 goals, 37 contributions in 26 games. He's just unreal. Ramsdale still on 4 clean sheets. 7 clean sheets in 26 is so unrealistic. It'd be like 15 for City. We'll have a look at the next episode. We have Chelsea away in the Cup. We have a away game against Spurs at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We have an away game against Goodison Park against Everton. A home game against Leeds, and potentially a home game against Arsenal. So I really appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much.